22 is a powerful number of accomplishment and also new beginnings. The 22nd of February 2022. And when we think about new beginnings, for a lot of us, we prefer just to stay as we are and to stay in our comfort zone and be comfortable. But if you don't change anything, nothing is going to change for you. So I thought it was a perfect day, being the 22nd of February 2022, to share with you all 10 benefits of change and to really acknowledge it on a day like today, when it is such a, for anyone who's into spirituality, if you're not, it's okay, but if you are, it's a very, very significant day, and a day where new beginnings are waiting for you if you are ready for them. So let's have a look about the 10 powerful benefits of change. Number one is that it gives you personal growth. So if you're not changing anything, whether it be work, whether it be study, whether it be reading, if you're not changing anything in life, you can't expect anything to change for you. However, if you're willing to start a change, whether it be a job, whether it be something that you're passionate about, whether it be a hobby, whatever it may be, then it will bring personal growth into your life, because you're going to be learning about something completely new. So it brings you a lot of personal growth into your life. It really creates, number two is flexibility, because when you have change, it makes you a more flexible person. So let's think for a moment in the workplace, okay? And there's a mention of some change coming in the workplace. Everybody nearly runs the opposite way. Why? Because we are, as humans, we can be very resistant to change. It's very, very normal. And we would nearly see the negative before we see the positive. However, we need to stop resisting change and really start to embrace change. So think about for a moment, maybe in a workplace you used to work in, or something in your life at the moment, and change was inevitable and you really resisted it. You really nearly wanted to run the opposite way from it. But that is not going to help you. We need to start embracing change. And once you start doing that, you become more flexible in all walks of life. It will reflect in all walks of life, not just in your work life or your business life, but it will also reflect in your personal life as well. It will also bring you improvements in your life. So it'll bring you many improvements. And when we change something, be it, for example, in our work life or in our business life, it can bring a lot of positive changes, like a domino effect, to all of our life. So to our family life, to our home life, because the reality is that if you're in a much better place yourself, then everything in life improves with it as well. So it will bring many improvements throughout your life. Number four is that your life values. And if I was to ask you, what are your life values? What are your values in life that you live your life by? And as time goes on, as our perspective changes, as we maybe get a little bit older, then our life values change. So maybe, for example, when I was in my 20s, and when I was in my 30s, my life values were very, very different. Now, I'm not too much past 30. I'm past 30, but not too much past 30. I'm just in the 40 now. But it's really important to know that our life values are changing all the time. Know what them changes are and what your values are, and ask yourself, are you living life within your values? If the answer is yes, that's great. And if it's not, then what can you adjust to start living life more within your values? Number five is that, what happens is that we want to create a snowball effect. How does that happen? We need just to keep doing little steps and little steps. It's not about going out and lifting this massive snowball in one day. It's about going out each day and adding a little bit more and adding a little bit more, taking that step in the right direction, that you do create that snowball effect. It's all about, number six, it's about building strength. And one of the key tasks that we need to really focus on, especially given what we've been through in the world, is that we need to start building more strength within ourselves. We need to start really looking at resilience and what does resilience mean to us, and how resilient are we to life? How resilient are we to changes in life? And it's a really, really important part of change. But by adopting to change and about bringing change in your life, you will also build a resilience up within yourself, that you'll be able to be much more resilient to many different areas in life, not just business, not just personal, but overall many areas in life. It will also give you a lot of progress in life. So change just automatically triggers progress. So you'll see lots and lots of progress in different areas of your life. Opportunities, it will create opportunities. Change can create so many opportunities. And what's really amazing about change is that when you start saying yes to different opportunities, when you start allowing doors to open for opportunities, opportunities come from opportunities. So you could be at an event, or you could be on a call and you think to yourself, what on earth am I doing here? It doesn't really sit, or not really making any sense. But opportunities come from opportunities. And that's why opportunity is so spectacular and so very special. And then number 9 is all around, do you need to really, it's about new beginnings. And I'm going to ask you, do you know, what chapter are you on in your life? Is that chapter going very well, or are you ready to turn to the next chapter? Because there's nothing wrong with stopping and leaving a chapter at the end and starting a new chapter. There's nothing wrong. If we think about it with books about chapters, we'd have no books, you know, and books is all around stories and life stories and so forth. So really think about it. What chapter are you at in your life? And are you ready for a new chapter? And I'm going to leave you with a quote. It's a beautiful quote by Maya Angelou, who I absolutely love. I love the fact that her work was done so many years ago, and she was part of slavery. She's a complete inspiration. And the quote I have here is that if you don't like something, change it. But this is a really important part. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Because if you don't like something, you have control to change it. However, if you can't change it, that you haven't got the courage to change it, you haven't got the control to change it, then change your attitude to adjust with it. And that will really help you as well. So have a think about it. It's the 22nd of February 2022. What are you going to plan for yourself today? What new beginnings are you going to go out there and make it happen for you? Or are you just going to stay where you are and hope that that change comes? But it's not the case. You have to go with both hands and run with it and make it happen for yourself. Have a lovely evening.